Do you love breakdowns? Do you need stats? Do you crave insight? Download the AllStar app. UFC, Bellator, PFL 1 Championship, and more. Ad-free, fully customizable. Download the best app in the business. Link in descriptions.
How's about the slap fight? How's about the slap fight league gets announced?
Oh, was that on the broadcast?
That was on the broadcast. The slap fight league. It was like a 30-second clip of guys just getting popped in the jaw with a can essentially like karate chop someone in the jaw, right?
Yeah.
Like you can essentially knock someone out, and it's
No,
just like bodies hitting the floor, dust flying in the air. It looks cool. I would never. I would that to me. That's like the dumbest.
yeah.
Ours is like a sport, right? Ours is like a sport, right? Like there's a lot involved in like moving your head out of the way of shot. We have knockouts, um just like Formula One has car crashes, but
Yeah.
it's not the objective of the sport is not to crash your car. It's just a byproduct. You know what I mean? Like our objective of our sport is to win the contest, and then a knockout is like a byproduct of the contest. I feel like just I would never openly like let someone pop me in the mouth without the ability to defend myself. I feel like that's a
There's
funny step.
rules.
I will
I've
watch.
watched,
Let's just say that. I will watch and I will cheer and I will
and
drink
the
my
thing
beers.
is,
I will never do it.
data said that fighters have reached out. UFC fighters have reached out to compete in this. And I'm like, how much are number one,
Well,
how much are they getting paid? Yeah.
all I can say about it is that like I've read reports that the UFC is like spending millions of dollars into researching like CTE and stuff like that. Well, it must be going well. That's
Yeah.
that's all I have to say about that. The CTE research must be going incredibly positively for them to open a slap league and think that that's a good business plan because they have far more research and data and millions of dollars um, worth of studies behind it. So, it, positive outlook. Let's just look at it as a positive because I'm scratching my head.
Yeah, it's you're voluntarily going out there knowing that you're gonna get like open palm slap pretty much because the knuckles are there's this part of your hand is pretty hard, right? When you
But
slap somebody
that's
hard
like,
enough.
um, yeah, that's like even if you win that, right? It's like three slaps each. Like even if you win, I think that's the rules. I believe you get like three pops each, and it's like I don't know whoever's standing at the end of it. I'm not aware of the exact rules, but that's like guaranteed you're gonna have a headache at the end of that, even
Are
if
they
you
having
win.
are they having like Herb Dean ref it? Are they having,
They'd have
Jason
to.
Herzog ref it
They have to.
at the
Well, the
PI too, right?
Nevada State Athletic Commission sanctioned it.
Do we have judges? Is Adelaide Bird going to be judging
I don't know.
these?
Yeah, yeah, he better. They better. They
They're going to be
better.
controversial
I
decisions in the slap
I hope
league.
they judge slap league as poorly as they judge UFC.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen. But yeah, man, I this is my theory. They have like Hasbulla, like the UFC signs him and all the stuff. They're promoting him. I'm saying that Hasbulla is gonna be in the slap league. I think he will be in the slap league. They're gonna bring some other small guys to slap each other. There'll be like main events. Hasbulla, they even made a little small belt for him as well. What I mean? Maybe that could be what they're working on. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. And if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But this slap league, I probably won't like watch it, like I watch the UFC or like other, MMA organizations. But if there's some highlights, it's going to be on Twitter. Twitter's going to
I
eat that
feel
shit
like
up.
it'll be big for like yeah, it'll be big for like there's like a YouTubers like all these YouTubers like interested in boxing. I feel like that's like if you're a really lazy YouTuber, you know what I mean? Like because boxing is still difficult. Like what's his name, like Logan Paul and that. Like he trains hard, regardless of
Yeah,
like what anyone says about him. Like the kid can box. The guy can. He's
yeah.
been doing very well at boxing. Like, but that the level of performance that he's reaching is obviously very difficult. I'm sure there's a bunch of more famous YouTubers that are far more entertaining, but they just are not willing to put in that amount of effort to a sport. Well, put a drum roll, please. Slap League.
Slap League.
Get it, Dana White.
Hey, Island Boy versus Island Boy. You know, like they're not in the news
This
anymore.
is
They're
the
not
kind of
popping
stuff.
anymore.
This is the kind of stuff I would pay for. You know, I'm not gonna give you $50 for it. I might give you $4.
We'll get on that UFC Fight Pass. I think they're gonna have it on UFC Fight Pass. So get that right now. And